Since she always cried? That's right. That's what's going on in this country. So the cigarette companies can make more money. It doesn't matter, even though you're going to die. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
This is my third try. I'll wait on the line. I have a comment. Thank you.
What's the comment?
Well, the comment is what I said before, because my call dropped twice before, was that Paulson comes from Lehman and Sachs
Yes.
and the gold. All these people come from the same corporate stuff.
That's correct.
The people that had the hearings were the Chris Dodd, the Waxmans, the people that Barney Frank did oversee this federal stuff.
That's right.
That's all. That's what my comment is.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. Merrill Lynch Krause gets a buyout bonanza. Here's a man, Peter Krause. He's getting $25 million. He just joined Merrill Lynch, but he's going to get it. Here he is, like a hippie. This is what they do, man. Here he is, like a hippie. You know, no tie, open shirt. And he's on the telephone with a little beard. You know, this is Hollywood. $25 million for nothing. This is our money. I want you to please understand that. When I tell you about these people making money, cheating and lying, this is our money. The United States Congress said, give them money from the Treasury of America. That is our money. Why don't you please understand that? Because most of you don't even know that America belongs to us, to me and you. We are the citizens. We're supposed to control things. Remember Ronald Reagan? I know you Democrats hate anything that's not a Democrat, but Ronald Reagan says, get the government off the backs of the people. And you people, the liberal Democratic Party, say, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get the government on the people. Let the government buy this and give us more money so I can cheat on my wife. I can send my children to Harvard and Yale and marry other Harvard and Yale. That's the deal. Private schools. And if I'm elected, private schools would be eliminated. I want you poor people to understand something, middle income. I'm talking to you mothers out there. I'm not talking to the studs. Yeah, I'm talking to you mothers. I promise you the children will go to any school they want to go to in this city. That's right. In this city. This is supposed to be freedom, not a closed monopoly that we have here, where rich kids only go to private schools and they don't learn anything. They go to private schools because their parents do not want their children to associate with my kids who went to public school. Absolutely not. Those of you in New York City should know very well on 9th Avenue is being destroyed. It's a bicycle path. They took off 2 lanes. The traffic jams is enormous because that's where Chelsea is, ladies and gentlemen, and that's where Christine Queen is there, and that's part of the deal with Bloomberg. That's right. Bloomberg, you want bicycles? How about on 5th Avenue where you live? You and Imus. That's right. And all the rich politicians all live on 5th Avenue. Between 50th Street and 90th Street, right from 5th Avenue to the East River. Why don't you put bicycle paths there, Mr. Bloomberg? Why don't you do that? Why don't you alleviate us ordinary people and put it where you pigs are, you rich, uncaring people for this city and uncaring for human beings, middle class and poor. You want a bicycle path, Mr. Bloomberg? Put it right there on 5th Avenue where your doorman there, open the door and you don't have to wait for a cab. You got limousine service. That's what we're faced with now, ladies, whether you like it or not. And I'm asking you to vote for me. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see this caller. Hello.
Hey, it seems Bloomberg got what he wanted with his term extension. So how do you feel about that?
He got what?
His term extension? What do you feel about that?
He gets anything he wants, man. He gets anything he wants.
You know, they could have put that on the ballot for the November election. He could have had that easily in time, but he didn't want to take the chance.
No.
He didn't have it on the ballot.
This is
under the line.
That's right. This is supposed to be a democracy. He's not allowed to do that. But when you have money in America, God.
He figured, hey, I've spent all these millions of dollars. I got to get something out of this. You know, I can't just quit politics now because I got to keep my name in the papers, my name on the ballots, and it's a shame. I don't mind him as much. He's been a decent mayor here and there. He's done some crappy things, but this takes the cake, I tell you. Well, he should have some. He's shameful. That's what it is. Utter shameful. Take care of yourself, man.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. You're right, man. It is shameful what this Bloomberg is doing, what this Congress is doing, with Bloomberg, with the two presidential candidates. Cowards. Cowards, man. They had a chance to do something, and they both backed off. And they're yelling at each other, as many people here in New York City do. I see people in the street. They're all yelling at each other. They're all blaming each other. Americans blame Americans. Remember, the Arabs are cheating and lying. We need an alternative energy. I promise you, if I'm elected, I will have alternative energy, and it's out there. We have the brain power to do that. Please understand that. We're shirking our duties as Americans by giving in to the Arabs. We're allowing them to come into the country. They're becoming lawyers, and they're preachers, and they're on television, friendly, and they're crying. The women are crying. They slap women around. I don't understand the women. What's going on with you women out there? You protested they were beating up on Hillary. National Organization for Women, who are all women, female lawyers. Christine Quinn, all these women, said, oh, don't do that to Hillary. And now you got Sarah Palin. You don't like? Oh, I see. Oh, only if you're a Democratic woman. Oh, only for a liberal Democratic princess and a Democratic seniors and a Democratic, like Bloomberg's mother comes from the Depression. He's trying to buy it. Are you going to help me to stop this man? This shameful, rich person? Yeah, I feel like calling him a lot of things. I have here an article that business people who lost money. Warren Buffett lost $9 billion. He only has $52 million. Larry Ellison of Oracle. Oh, wait a minute. I want to talk to you. Wait a minute. This is very important. I wanted to start the program with this. I'm not taking any calls. I want to talk about Yahoo. I believe it's a Chinese American that owns the company. Yahoo was being bought by Microsoft for I think $33 a share. So the man who was the leader, the Chinese man, he couldn't make up his mind, unfortunately. But Microsoft said, we're going to give you $33 a share, and he could have got $40 a share, right? What did he do? He did what a lot of you people do. Listen to this. Yahoo, this is a company, disclosed late Tuesday in the third quarter earnings release that it spent $37 million on advisory fees in the third quarter, $1 million more than it had spent on advice over the previous 2 quarters combined. Yahoo's board of directors and the leader, they paid for advice, okay? So they can't make up their own minds. They paid $33 million for advice from experts. The stock right now is $10 a share. So the advice was bad. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because Yahoo and his Chinaman, Chinese-American guy, is very smart. Absolutely not. He wanted to advice on this. He made a blunder of hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe $1 billion or more, $2 billion, I don't know. What are you doing many times when you ask for advice? Who do you go to when you want advice, Mr. and Mrs. out there? Mr. and Mrs. America, Mr. and Mrs. New Yorker. You're Bloomberg, yeah, he's rich and everything. Tom Thomassian, you're an old guy. Yeah, you're an old guy. Now, who are you going to for advice? Are you searching in your mind? Are you searching in your head and saying, I don't want to make a blunder. The mayor, the presidency, McCain or Obama, this is a very important decision I have to make.